Coming at you live.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a t-shirt made for Aaron. Just says, but it's all one word. It says, "Coming at you live." Just one.
I'd love it. I'd love a t-shirt. Coming at you live.
Just
with the your mate from Rogue One, the character that you love from Rogue One.
Yeah,
like that live.
Yeah, his face at the side and coming at you live, coming out. I'd be down with that. That'd be quite a cool t-shirt.
Evening, Ghoul. Welcome to Toy Division on this Wednesday. Hopefully the stream goes well. All of us are sort of, I don't know if it's a StreamYard problem or something, but we've all seen a couple of us are having issues here, and I keep getting like a little unstable connection in the corner. But bear with us, we'll soldier on through it.
We'll soldier on like the troopers that we are.
My issue's more hair related than internet connection related, but.
Then my boss asked me twice, when am I getting a haircut? I was like, well, you've maybe worked like 8 days in a row, so not until I have a day off.
Not yet.
Yeah, no.
That's good.
I think I'm just going to leave it. You know?
My lockdown haircut is
We're all growing it out. This is a year now. This is a year of uncut.
Loving it. I'm loving it. But I will wear a hat because I'm still not down with it. Good evening, chat. How are we? Who have we got in here? My pronunciation is probably going to butcher that, but is it El Tedsa?
I mean, El Tender.
Yeah. El Tender. I really need to go and get my glasses re-looked at. My eyes are getting so bad, I think. Even with my glasses on. El Tender, how are you doing, my friend? Rob, Tats and Toys. Rob. China. We're all good here. How are you doing, mate?
Hope you managed to get Stinger underway during the last bit of lockdown.
Leslie Chow. Miss Leslie.
Bradby Skaten. Hello, buddy. How are you?
Big up Brad and big up Brad's new $1 million belt as well. Love everything about that.
Yeah, like an absolute dom wearing that, didn't he? Parik, how are you doing? Amar, how you doing, my friend? Did you enjoy WrestleMania? Let us know. MTS, hope you're all good. Yes, we're all fine, mate. How are you doing? I know he's throwing in a curveball for you.
He's had it washed. The hairdressers are open. He's been getting himself pampered, bless him.
I haven't done anything with it, but I thought, you know what?
Yo, Tommy Toothpaste.
Let's just see how it looks. It looks bad, I know.
Dude, as I said, very Prince Valiant. I'm loving it.
Yeah. Better than Karen, I guess.
I'm surprised you're not sleeping, mate. You need to recharge. Crazy weekend you're having. Going around everywhere.
Scott's new videos of Nerdbase and whatever. Lovely stuff.
Yeah, I watched the Nerdbase. It was my... I get one video a morning while I get ready for work, and Scott was the Monday morning one. I didn't actually watch one this morning because work already hit the fan at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Smugglers Canyon, how you doing? London Toy Shop, hello mates. Yes, well done on the boot fair today.
Yeah, he picked up some. I saw Scott picked up some games today as well as all the other stuff he picked up.
Yeah, good stuff. That was.
I tried some charity shops around where I work, and it's just all closed.
Yeah.
No toys.
Grant, loving the
Snake
monstrous Snake Mountain, man. It's so good. It's such a good piece. It's massive.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, good luck, mate. Good luck. You'll do it. Blast. Evening, my friend. How are you? Roy Hart. Welcome back to the.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. It's good to see you.
Socks on.
Yeah, not having to work too hard tonight. You can kick it. Open a beer up. Enjoy it. How did you find WrestleMania?
I think we can all agree that night one was superior to night two.
Yeah,
1,000 Ghosts. Great that Great that you guys finally get set free or loose.
Well, sort of until we get locked down.
Yes.
We'll be.
Yeah, starting to get back out there. A few things will kick off again in May, but yeah, no, it's good. It's good. I'm actually, for the first time in a long time, I'm actually looking forward to like an actual weekend. So it's good.
Until the Sutton strain gets us all.
Yeah, you know, right? Well, they're all strange over that way anyway. Dan Aaron, your hair is as long as mine. That's so Bon Jovi.
I bet you do as well.
We'll set up a Toy Fair band.
Yeah.
We'll do we should get like a little photo shoot when we like walk into the Toy Fair. Like get Andy there with the fans.
I was going to say, I don't need a camera. Just.
Yeah, that's it. Working for toys.
Too right.
Dave War Toys, hello mate. How you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Evening lads, is the belt on the line for Sunday? No, it's not yet.
I think we're going to
got to organise it where we're all together.
We're splitting up, aren't we, this weekend?
Yeah.
So Dan's the man who's going to be with all of us. So Dan's with me on Saturday. It's like shared custody. Dan's with me on Saturday, and Dan's with Andy on Sunday. So
only for a couple of hours. At any point. Yeah, we've gone.
I said I need supervision. Is what I was going to say.
You need supervision. I think
like
I end up Monday night. Oh,
hey Blade, how you doing? So many people. Yeah, guys, WrestleMania Night 2 was great. Oh, you thought it was better?
Controversial.
Yeah, I wouldn't agree. I'm afraid.
You agree?
No, I wouldn't agree. I didn't.
Oh, right, yeah. I don't see it. But the Raw was really bad. Apart from Bray Wyatt's glorious Firefly Funhouse return, which is just the best thing ever. So good.
Hey guys, to play it that.
Yeah, I'll play it.
Good evening, Colin. Oh, good luck.
Oh, nice. Go drop some Wenger down at Ian.
As I said when we were chatting, Colin, yeah, do pay our regards on to Ian. Such a nice dude.
Yeah. Tell him the toy division boys then.
And he'll go, who?
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably would.
And then you go Aaron, Dan, and Andy, and he'll go, who?
Say the guy that likes Willow, then he might go, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, the Bugsy's mates. Them guys. Yes, the Stinger.
Love that.
Definitely looking forward to seeing the Stinger.
Yeah.
That real good. Yes, the Clone Commander Obi-Wan for 100 pennies is an absolute bargain. Absolute bargain.
Worth a pound.
Vertigo 28. Hello. Oh, everyone's here. Robot Chubby. Hello. Vintage Toy Rush. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, Tenders is going. Oh, good man. That'll be a good show.
We'll get the bus over. We'll be there. Don't worry.
Yeah. Still only on night one. It only goes downhill from there.
Oh.
I don't understand what they did with the Fiend and Alexa Bliss.
I thought night one was, as you know, from our roundup on Sunday. I thought night one was banging, especially the end section. I thought night two started pretty poorly and kind of got worse. But we've got WrestleMania Backlash to look forward to now, guys. So don't worry too much about it.
I thought I saw that advertised and was like, right, okay.
It's going to call everything WrestleMania, I reckon.
Loads of B&M junk in my charity shops.
It's more than mine. I can get egg cups and I can get clothing.
I've never even seen a weekday car boot sale. Can't be that many people there, surely.
Not as many at weekends as I would think, but people do go to them.
The only thing I can imagine though is that they're the same people that will be at there the weekend, and if they do get anything new in, that you might get lucky. But it tends to be the dealers, doesn't it? Really?
Yeah.
But you might pay a little bit more, but you might get a better chance of finding some better stuff.
Yeah. I think the majority of people at weekday car boots are probably people that buy and sell stuff for a living.
Yeah.
Evening, Mark. How you doing, my friend?
Took the $1 million
MDM belt to watch. Yeah.
Tell him to get the John Cena spinner. That's the only one other than $1 million belt to get.
Oh, really? You'll be enjoying your side, right?
Has anyone told you you're Ed Sheeran double?
I'm assuming that's referring to you, Aaron.
Yeah, I'm hoping that's Aaron.
But I say I'm not that ginger.
I don't know. In this light, you do look.
He's got an orange light bulb.
I tell you what, I wish I could play a guitar and sing like him. I tell you that.
Wish I had his money. Yeah, that'd be all right.
Yeah.
A friend of mine wrote a song with Ed Sheeran, and he still gets royalty checks to this day.
They're going to keep coming, aren't they?
Yeah.
I turned down I did the show before The Famous. I turned down going to the night at the Bedford that he played, which was like his last show before that album went crazy. And the show before that album came out was at Bedford, which was in Balham.
It's on the corner.
Yeah.
My buddy said he's a thoroughly nice guy.
I can imagine. Yes, charity shops are finally open. I've seen loads of people putting loads of awesome pictures up, which is kind of
teasing. Right, it's gutting because I can't find anything.
I did actually think on my lunch break today to go and head into town and see if there was any charity shops open, but I didn't get a lunch break today, so.
Makes two of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Guys, the Toy Fair's date's confirmed for this year. Yeah, I'm definitely waiting to hit a Toy Fair. There's Tottenham Toy Fair this Sunday.
Yeah, I think a couple of the smaller ones are, but not the big.
Yeah, we'll try and post as much up on Toy Division as we can see. But obviously, if you guys hear anything, whack them up there. But I think they're all waiting for after
June.
May.
Is it May or June? When? Yeah, I think
Chatham might be in May, might be the last weekend of May. But I think the big ones, as in the Barry Potters and whatnot, will be June onwards. I would suggest.
Tough, how you doing, my friend? Pugs for life. Vic, hello. How you doing next door?
All right, Vic. Next door to Aaron. Hello, mate.
Mighty Matt's Toys UK. Hello, my friend. How are you?
Hello.
I'm still cherishing the Earthworm gyms you sold me, dude. Evening, Tom.
Yo, evening, Jesus. Mr. Tom Bizarro. How you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Oh, sorry. Here we go. Living the Dream, Toy Division.
Body
Reds. Body Reds.
Vodka.
Ferrero Rocher, happy days. Awesome. Living the dream. I got my nice little Irish up Coke here.
I've got a couple of beers, but I'm jealous by the Ferrero Rochers. I've got to be honest. Oh, man.
Disgusting.
The Ferrero Rocher Easter egg that I had was like a massive thing. By the end of it, I was a bit like, maybe I'm over Ferrero Rocher. But then I got to eat the real Ferrero Rochers that were inside the egg, and I was like, no, they're the
You're loving it. Back to it.
Ferrero Rocher.
Enjoyed watching the Hasbro stream last week through the channel. Oh, thanks, mate. Appreciate you being there for so long.
It was good.
It was interesting.
I only stopped in for a minute and a half, and it was good. I don't know how long you streamed for, but
I streamed the whole thing. Some of it was 8 hours. Some of it 4 and a bit. It was all right to begin with, but I was like, towards the end, I was like, "Can you hurry this up? I'm starving." And I
got to be honest, I was struggling a little bit with the super plastic fake. Guys, this is the best thing ever. What do you think? Yeah, man, this is the best thing. How excited can you get for a repaint of a Power Ranger toy? And I don't blame them. I just mean the presenters were a little bit over the top with their enthusiasm.
Oh yeah, 100%. The only one that was actually the Transformer one was enjoyable for what they released because it was some cool stuff. But the actual people talking, the only fun one was the Marvel Legends because they made the mistake of putting 3 dudes like us together who just went on.
Yeah.
And just ignored the fact that they were only supposed to be on for half. I think they were on for nearly 50 minutes. I got
mildly irritated by the guy that played Snake Eyes. It wasn't his fault, but he was just going wow, you guys, seriously, go all right, mate. Show us or shut up. But
yeah. I did not want.
It was
find Joe from Leicester Vintage Toy Shop and drop 300 quid for some cash dummies today. You absolute hero, Colin. Absolute hero.
Do you want to phone me and I'll just crash some dummies at your house?
Just turn up and Barry and just crash outside his house.
I reckon I can organise that for 300 quid.
I don't want to be disrespectful, but I'm not sure your car's worth 300 quid, Andy. If I'm honest.
No, but the dummies inside will be.
Oh, okay. Well,
But yeah, when he fills Barry up with petrol, that's more than a car.
yeah. That's where the value is.
He's got at least another year in him.
Definitely another year. Another round of toy fairs. Hello, Ken.
How you doing, mate? You doing?
But it depends what happens with the new fuel zone, actually. From October, I think I've got to pay to drive him into London. So
might be time for a new car, mate.
Right. Yes, I think there's enough hellos, and there's too many awesome people in the chat.
Yeah, loads of cool people.
And Dave World Toys is on the market. We got any new toys? That's what we're all here for, aren't we? Toys.
We did.
So has anyone got to go first?
Do you want me to go first? I'm quite excited about my new toys.
Go on, then. You go for it.
All right. So there are a couple of there's a company called I say company. There's some people called what they're called WFW. Can't even see that. That was totally pointless. It's pointless. That make so Hasbro Wrestling WWF accessories, just 3D print stuff, but they do a little pack that I've had my eye on and I got it anyway. So IRS really should have come with a briefcase,
banging,
and now he does. Got a little briefcase from the IRS, which is pretty cool. And even better than that, the model Rick Martel, who is a great wrestler, a great character, but quite a boring figure. If you know about the model, he had a perfume gun that used to spray at people, and it was called Arrogance.
That's wicked.
With his little perfume gun. It's just banded on because he hasn't got a hand thing. But
yeah, I was going to say, how do you hold it?
Literally just little clear bands. I mean, it's not very high tech, but I'm well happy with that. And then I scored a little. I collect Gnarlies, Rock Lord Gnarlies.
Well, it turned up already.
I needed this one, which is the Gnarlizard, the lizard.
Yeah.
Gnarly. But to get that, I also had to buy the Gnarly Hog, the Gnarlyphant, and the Gnarly Gator. But I already have these three, so these three will be going in the for sale box.
Love that. I just say, they are pretty gnarly.
They are gnarly. Yeah, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted.
To be honest, I think that the color of that one's probably the best. I love that kind of blue and pink shouldn't go where they go.
It looks like Hannah, doesn't it? I mean, not that bit. That's a bit mean. I mean the colours.
I'm sure you just meant the colour of the hair, right?
I did mean the colours. Yeah. I got just because it was down there, the new Godspeed You Black Emperor album. Don't think anyone here cares about Godspeed You Black Emperor.
Can I ask, the place where you got the weapons, are they the guys that did belts as well? They did like the little belt they did. They use it. Okay.
They do some belts. They've got a little pack, but it's a little bit more money, and I don't know if I need it. They've done a sword for Berserker.
Yeah.
A like kind of a prongy thing for Warlord. Yeah, and a red cattle prod stun gun for the Mountie. But I'm like, for kind of 27 quid, I'm like, ugh, I don't really care enough about those accessories, to be honest. But there we go.
It would have been better to put all six together, no? So people would buy them, like the IRS briefcase and the model's Arrogance perfume. Surely they're the better ones.
Well, they are, but I will tell you this: that cost me 20 quid. I was having a bad day, and I treated myself. Now, the reason I was having a bad day was because I bought. So we're going to talk a little bit later on about Facebook Marketplace and groups, I guess, just general thoughts now that fairs and boot fairs are coming back. So I bought I've been after one of these for ages, and it's a carded Showtime Beetlejuice, and I knew it was a bit yellowed. As you can see, it's a bit yellowed, but that doesn't really bother me. But it has also, you can see there. Can you see that?
Just about, yeah.
It's actually
that's better. Yeah, you got crack.
It's actually cracked, which now that wasn't mentioned when it was sold, but I didn't ask for more pictures, so it's kind of on me. I paid more than I probably should have, which was less than they originally wanted. So I don't know. I'm just kind of a bit over it, and I'm probably going to sell this. But there you go. So I treated myself to some WWF accessories, but I only want this one figure on card for Beetlejuice. Like I have all the rest loose, but I just want this one. So I don't know. I haven't processed it yet. I'm not happy, but I'm also happy I got it. So I don't know.
Yeah, 100%.
Whatever. And that's what I got this week. I have got a couple other things, but they're elsewhere at the moment. So I'll show them next week.
Cool. Andy, or do you want me to go?
No, I'm happy to go.
Yeah,
I'm happy to go. I can't remember if I can't remember when these turned up, but I'm pretty sure it was after the stream last week. Quickly again from Facebook, but what's it? Leon something. Leon. I'm sure we've all seen him on there, but he had a pretty cool boot fair sale. The last 18 baddie I need, who'd BTR pointed out, why is he like going see-through?
Can you see that? Legs.
What? Hold that up again.
What is going on there? It's like reflecting.
What is that?
Is there someone? There's someone's like kitchen or like table on his. What the?
That's weird.
Hey,
he's got magic trousers.
Do you reckon there's someone watching through my laptop and I'm looking at their house?
What colour
is hell is happening?
What colour are his trousers?
Green.
It's green screen, isn't it? How weird.
Do you have a setting that you can
have you got a background
on?
Mate, I've only just figured out how to use the comments after a year of doing this. How am I meant to put green screen on?
So what you're telling me, Andy, is this whole time that background behind you is fake. You don't have any battle beasts. You don't have any toys. And what you're showing in that figure is actually the real background in your.
Oh no! Oh no! No, look, they're real. You can still see his like shining trousers.
That's amazing.
That's so weird.
Carlos said, and he's right. That looks like when when he squashes the he squashes the scorpion.
Okay, so I've got some acid drip. I swear he's got green trousers on, unless I don't know. But and then the glow in the dark Duke Nukem, which I sent you guys the picture of him glowing in the dark. It's awesome. So vibrant.
Another sweet corn guy.
Yeah, he then messaged me and was like, "Oh, you need to get the one in a Hawaiian shirt," and I was like, "This guy, like, already have it, like, love it." I picked up the full set of Mando figures, but I can't bother to show them all, so I would just do Mando and Morph, whatever.
Moff.
They're so nice. They're so much better outside the packaging. I'm so glad I opened them. Like,
100%.
Packaging was so disappointing. And then two big things for me. Well, two little things and then two big things. But I managed to pick up two more laser beast guns, which I don't think I showed these off last week.
No,
they didn't turn up last week. Again, I got these on not the laser beasts themselves because I had them, but I got picked up the guns from Facebook, one of the groups. But yeah, it was awesome. I think the guy was surprised how much I offered because he did those. Oh, they're really rare. I was like, I know, but
the last
like I got them. Like, to be fair, I got them cheaper than eBay and stuff like that. But I don't think he was expecting me to go high. So that was good. And then my last purchase, I finally bit the bullet and got some Mythic Legions.
There it is.
Which this I know they were meant to be like He-Man sort of Trapjaw and Panther or whatever, but I don't know. I like him as a battle beast. So when he's finally open, I am going to put him with the battle beast. He's like the ultimate Panther, like badass. He's got some wicked accessories at the bottom, which I'm looking forward to getting out and playing with. And then Skull Dude, it's meant to be Trapjaw.
Oh, his belt's doing that thing.
It is. Is his belt green?
Yeah. And his
face is doing it.
I must have clicked something by accident. I don't know what I clicked.
Oh, we've lost him now.
I don't know what I've done. But yeah, so I'm very happy to open them, and I'm waiting till I've got a nice day off to open them properly and really get to play with them. They all come with mad accessories and stuff as well.
That's super cool. So, I'm still on the lookout for an Igalus and a Flamingus. The bird-headed ones are just the best. I'm in a rabbit hole. I mean, the laser beasts that I want are probably going to be waiting a little bit longer until I get until I figure out what I'm doing with the
yeah, I don't know. I've got a bit. Yeah, they're such good figures. I can't wait to open them.
They are cool.
I think they're even cool. They're even cool because they break StreamYard as well, by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at least everyone else can see it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, at least everyone else can see it, and it's not just me having like an episode. Like,
that's so weird.
For a second there, I thought something had gone wrong on my screen. So yeah, I'm glad everyone else can see that.
Yeah, no, I don't know what I've done, but anyway, that's it from me. I think. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, my turn.
Yeah.
So I'm sporting something, and I wasn't going to show this off because I didn't expect it to arrive so quickly. But I am wearing the Major Wrestling Podcast, Boozing with the Toys.
Boozing with the Toys.
Yeah, that turned up today, so very happy with that. I don't know why, but I really like PBR beer. It's like, and it's quite. It sounds really silly, but here it doesn't get released that much, so it's kind of like not a luxury beer, but when it's in, you're like, oh my god, we've actually got some. Buy it up because you might not see it again.
I used to feel that way with Lucky Strike cigarettes when we were young. You couldn't find them everywhere, but when you found them, I used to buy them up.
Yeah, so really happy with that. And so
it's so weird though because PBR here is like a luxury beer. If I find it in a pub,
really?
I'll be like, oh, how much is a can of PBR? They'll be like, oh, the can that's slightly smaller than a Coke can is like £6. But when we were in New York, the PBRs were the beer shot specials, and it was $5 for a can of a shot. Like,
but weirdly, vice versa, in the sense that things like Guinness are considered a real treat in California. A real treat.
Yeah, I was really when I was in Florida, I was in Tampa before the ice hockey. Some of the beers they had on tap in an English pub were like you put that through it's cold. That's like an ale. That's supposed to be.
Yeah.
That was cool. So I got that. I've got some Black Series that turn up. So I've got Bo-Katan here.
Nice.
Which I think has probably got, in Black Series sense, the best facial sculpt.
I was going to say that. Her face looks really good.
It probably looks like Katie Sackhoff.
Sackhoff, yeah. So I was trying to remember her surname for a second. I probably not see my ugly mug. But I'm really happy with that. Obviously comes with her owl style helmet.
Sorry, I'll just step into for a quick second. Carlos says he likes Newcastle beer. That's the other one I was trying to think of. Like Newcastle Brown Ale. It's kind of considered piss water here, if I'm totally honest, Carlos. They like it up north, I think, but down south, it's not popular, I don't think.
I don't drink it.
Boddington as well was something they had on tap there, and it was like, really? But then they drink quite a lot of that around like the Manchester area.
Yes, it's a northern thing, I think.
Yeah,
they like proper beers, and we drink.
Yeah, they drink proper beers. We drink water. Stella.
Right, love. So yeah, all beer's good anyway. So yeah, I got the Archive Shore Trooper here.
Nice.
And
you can open that one.
Well, about to say there's some really bad glare there, isn't there? And no one can really see it. So
they can see the head. Oh, he's doing it.
On the inside, he's crying. He's like, "What have I done?"
I'll do the same.
There it is. That's better.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna.
That costume or that trooper. I remember that's one of the only, well, not the only thing, but when we went to Celebration Europe, they had those on like the showcase bit, and they had like all the costumes out. That, I don't know, it always stuck in my mind. It looks so cool.
I think that's one of the best design Stormtrooper outfits behind the Biker Scout.
I love a Biker Scout, but my favorite of the Imperial, dude, I love a TIE Fighter outfit.
Yeah. Just because it's in black.
But not even that, because I guess the white version would be the 8080 driver. Yeah. I like the double pipeness of it all. Yeah.
Yeah, and also I got the hover tank pilot there as well.
Can't see that, mate. It's a bit of glare on it.
Too much glare there.
Too much glare, mate.
There you go.
Please do the Beetlejuice.
There you go. Is that
again, very, very cool outfit, innit? The hover tank pilots are cool. That's
definitely.
Wicked.
I'm not going to pop them out of these little coffins because it makes such a horrible noise on the.
Because you get the fear with that last foot, and you're like, the ankle's definitely going to snap off.
Yeah,
and leave the foot.
Yeah, you know, right? So I got them. That's it. I got 2 more things. So I went to Smith's Toys last night with Vic, but I'm going to put a video up on Friday from going there. So I'm not going to show those bits that I got from there until.
Show us the ankle. Tease us. Give us a little tease.
Show us the ankle. Show us a bit of ankle. Show us the flesh.
Ooh.
I mean, it looks quite boxy. There's a box involved.
Yeah. I can't show you the bottom of the other one because it'll give it away. Maybe I should do that quickly. That's the other one.
Ooh.
There you go, teaser right here, right there.
So you're going to do a pickup video soon enough, and
yeah,
and Andy, you're doing another weird video at some point.
Sorry, bye. Let them breathe.
Yeah, it involves bananas and some feet, and yeah, it's. YouTube took the last one down. I'm trying to tone this one down.
we know he's got the green screen down, so it's gonna get wild.
I'm trying to look around if I've got anything else green.
How you doing, buddy?
Hey.
Seriously, for a second there, I thought Baz put, "I'm sleeping. I feel good." Like, just gone to bed.
Hey guys, I'm trying to sleep. So shut up. Yep, that's definitely.
What have I done to the screen?
Is that whole thing green?
Yeah. It's a little Toxic Crusader mini figure.
Well, yeah, it's definitely. You've definitely got some kind of filter on, mate.
Yeah, but how? You guys know I only figured out the comments 2 weeks ago.
Because you probably pressed it by accident.
It must be yours. It must be yours because that's okay. It's a bit dark there, but that's green.
Yeah.
I haven't got anything green to have.
All right. Well,
Andy, can you do me a favour?
What?
Go find a green T-shirt.
So we can look through your chest as if we were looking into someone else's front room. That'd be pretty sweet.
Oh, okay, guys. Thank you very, very much. The chat is crazy.
Yeah, you catch up in the comments, and we can start.
We've
got to start to talk.
Guys, you can do us a favour if you've whacked a question in that hasn't come around to it. Put it back in the chat now, so I can not spend ages scrolling through it, and we can keep up with everything. So, Dan, you actually had a. Oh my god!
Ridiculous.
What have I done? Whose living room am I looking at?
Yeah, it's not so much what have you done. Why are we looking at someone else's front room? It's so weird.
Right. I quite like this look. I might keep it going.
Click on your camera mic settings at the bottom.
I don't. If he clicks on anything, he'll disappear. It will leave the living room, but he'll go.
And it should say green screen on it.
It absolutely does.
Well, click on that. It's going to go wild. Hey!
I'm built like a brick house. No, there we go. Okay, you are correct.
Yay!
How the hell did I ever do that? I do not know.
Right, let's see your figures trousers again. I want to see what you actually look like.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh, now I know what it looks like. Oh, it's an 18 bag guy, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, see, I didn't know that when you were first showing it because it was only half a figure.
It's no.
Yeah, sorry, no, yeah, it's I can't remember his name. Not five. Can't remember his name, but yeah, he was like a few quid. That was a bargain. How the hell did I do that? I've got to stop. Anyway.
There we go. Sorted.
Sorry.
To answer, Colin just asked him a chat about Chatham Toy Fair. I spoke to Adam not that long ago, Colin, and he's aiming for a May, end of May, just seeing how it goes with regards to permits and that. But that's what he's aiming for, I believe, is the end of May. So we'll obviously keep everyone updated as much as soon as we hear anything. But I think that's going to be the biggest of the ones that we sell at, I would suggest. Is that fair to say? I think it's going to be the first one of the ones that we sell at.
Because I think the government rules inside venues that are not shopping centres, so an actual private, like on private event indoors, up to 1,000 people can start from May.
Yeah, so but it's going to be the same as it was before with regards to if you have to have less people selling or less people buying, then is it financially viable? But I think Chatham can work around those rules, basically.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. And as soon as, obviously, as soon as we know, Colin, we'll let you, like, we'll be spreading the good joy.
I hope that I have to, mate, because I'm looking genuinely. This is fresh off the press, guys. I'm going to sell about 40% of what's in this room because I want to redo this whole room into an actual nice setup with nice lighting and stuff. I'm sick of it. Just sick of it. So yeah, I need the fairs to come back because I got to sell some stuff.
Amen, brother. Amen. You'll have to watch Vic's channel. Have to go to Vic's channel to find out.
Girl Strikes Back. Girl Strikes Back. YouTube.
Plugging it. Okay, so you had a question sent into you, Dan.
Yeah. So David in the chat asked me, what are our opinions on Facebook Marketplace? And essentially, I guess on from that, how are we feeling about the groups at the moment? Because there's been a little bit of today as well. There's been a little bit of spikiness in some of the groups that I'm in from people buying things from Facebook groups and then like less than a week later flipping them for basically double what they paid for them. And some people think it's fine to do that. And, you know, if as long as the person that sold it originally got what they wanted and all this, other people think it's out of order. I have my own opinions on it. I was wondering what you guys, but before we get to that, with regards to Facebook Marketplace, like how are you feeling about Facebook Marketplace at the moment?
I mean, I find it, I've been quite lucky with it. I mean, I picked up that big lot with the Demolition Man figures that was from Marketplace originally. It just depends. So I could go, I mean, that was what, a month ago or so. I haven't picked up anything from there. Oh no, I picked up the Coca-Cola yo-yo.
Do you not find that a lot of the time the Marketplace adverts, especially for toys, seem to be almost a temptation to then get into a conversation about cost? Whereas what it should be is, I'm selling this for £10. I go, do you still have it? I have £10. They should say yes. But what they say is, well, I think it's worth more than that. And then you're in a negotiation. And I think I don't enjoy that bit.
The only thing that annoys me about it is that it's not, when you do the face-to-face stuff, it is sell, done, dusted. Do you know what I mean? That's it. It's done. And it's really, really annoys me when you see people when it's like, how much would you do that for? Oh, £10? Yeah, I'll buy it off you for a tenner. Or I'll give you 15 for it. Straight there and then. Do you know what I mean? Like, and it's just like, oh, I've just sold it to this guy now for 15. And it's like, well, hang on, you just agreed to me it was a tenner. Yeah, but he's offered more money. But
that's happened to me on Marketplace before. I don't know if you remember ages ago. There got a lot of muscle men turned up. And I messaged you guys like after they said like, yeah, you can have it. It was like £10 posted. And there was probably about 50 in there. I was like, awesome, that's a great score. And then they messaged me back and refunded my money saying, sorry, they were offered more money. I was like,
but people won't hold firm to a deal. Dude, do you remember me and Aaron were both speaking to the same person about buying something, and she was going, well, I've been offered more, and I'm thinking, I know you haven't, because me and him were talking about it. Like,
we were messaging one person. The stuff was good, but again, they were being forced. They were going on eBay, typing what they had into eBay, and then basically saying to us, well, on eBay it's £300, and then we would go on there and be like, no, what you're looking at is a completely brand new, never been opened, graded piece. You've got a played with condition stuff that you've just happened to keep the box in the loft, or
it is the same, and the person's been asking £300 for 6 months because it's not worth £300. But that person annoyed me because they put prices on it. They said, I want £100 for this. And I said, I'll be there in 20 minutes with £100. And they were like, no, actually.
Yeah, but that's the same with the people selling the Centurions around your way.
There you go.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, I'll buy it off you. I'm happy to spend, like, I think it was 120 quid they wanted. And I was like, I'll do that because I want this particular, I didn't even need the whole thing. I wanted one part out of it, but I could, whatever. And then they were just like, no. Originally it was posting, and then they said, oh, we'll have to get a quote for postage. And I was like, fine, let me know if I'll pay the postage. Because I didn't want to drive up to where you guys were during the, pandemic work.
I said pandemic.
No, I know. I don't know why I did that.
Pandemic.
I don't know why I did that. I didn't mean that. I talk with my hands a lot.
It's funny how you didn't have an issue with it, yet you were messaging us to go around and pick it up for you.
Because you guys live closer than I do.
I did off.
No, I'm joking.
But yeah, it's weird.
But basically, I don't use Marketplace because I find it incredibly tedious for that reason, and I'd rather not see this is what you could have won. Oh, someone else has got it. Great.
Yeah.
And I also I'm totally going off the Facebook groups. Yeah. Ghost Booters is still my favorite one because I like the admin. But they're more strict on this. I absolutely hate people going on sales groups and saying, make me an offer. It makes me want to, I don't. I just go, nah. But it just annoys me. If you've got a price in mind, say what it is. And if you haven't got a price in mind, work out a price. Because what's going to happen is you're going to go, well, make me an offer. And I go, tenner. And you go, no, that's out of order, mate. That's way too low. Well, give me a jumping off point. Give me something.
What annoys me when they say, yeah, make me an offer, and you go, I'll give you a £5 for it. Oh, no time wasters, no lowballing. Yeah. Oh, you're lowballing. Well, you haven't said a price. So how can I lowball you if you haven't, lowballing is when you say, I want 100 quid for this, and you go, nah, mate, I'll give you 20.
Yeah.
How can you lowball someone if you don't actually know the price?
We're starting a negotiation. I'm going to start as low as possible. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's just they can't get upset about it. Like they've said.
They do, Andy. They do get upset about it.
I do. And I know, and I've had it with people as well. I'm like, well, it makes no sense.
But then I also do think, one thing, a whole social media thing in general, is how you come across to someone is totally different speaking to them as writing it down.
Yeah.
So if you lowballed someone, but you did it face to face, and you had a bit of not an attitude, but you're a bit funny about it, talking, you're not shouting at them or anything, they probably won't have the same reaction that they do when they just see it written down. Bland.
How many times have you seen me lowball someone at a car boot sale? But because we always do it with good humor and humility, it's always fun, right? I mean, sometimes it isn't, but I've always found if you tell someone you're going to lowball them right to their face and laugh about it, they'll go, all right, let me have it. And you go, 20 quid. And they go, ooh, and you can have a bit of banter about it. It's good times.
But then that's why the boot, and as Ken says, boot fairs being back, hopefully, fingers crossed, toy fairs, even going into the shops and stuff. Granted, okay, you may not be able to ask for lowball people in Smith's and Entertainer, but some of the independent shops, you might be able to say, look, if I buy a whole wave of something or I buy a whole set of something, can we do anything on the price? Does it have to be, it's that interaction's so much better than the typing of stuff and clicking and I don't know.
Well, that's why we're happy the boot fairs and the toy fairs and all that sort of stuff. Hopefully coming back, because it's been a savage 12 months. I think of people in many ways taking advantage. If I'm totally honest, eBay is what it is. I don't like the fact as a seller they've changed the payment thing. That's irritating, but such is life. But we were talking about this the other day, weren't we, guys? If somebody buys something and then tries to flip it for twice what it's worth, you can say, don't worry about it, move on, scroll past, it's too much. But my thoughts on it are, it affects, it poisons the whole community, particularly for certain lines, because you're basically you're falsely inflating the price. Somebody might not realize, and then they go, oh, it must be worth that, so they buy it. Now that becomes what it's worth if it happens enough times. You're sitting there going, well, the last one sold for 300 quid, so that's what it's worth. It's but it only sold for 300 quid because like someone got ripped off. Do you know what I mean? And it affects everyone. So for the people sort of going, oh, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. But at the same time, it also kind of kills the thing that we love.
Fun out of the whole game. Like,
yeah. I look forward to toy fairs happening, and I look forward to people being able to buy stuff at reasonable prices. None of us do this like for a loss, but there is a difference between picking up something for £1 at a car boot and selling it for £5 to someone, and it's worth £10. I've made a bit of money, you've got a good deal, everyone's happy, rather than buying something for £20 and then falsely inflating the price up to like £100. And now all of a sudden, every single thing I see of that, people are going, well, it's worth £100 because that's what it's sold for on eBay and that's what they're asking for on the Facebook groups. And it's like, but it isn't worth that. I can still find them, you know, or whatever it is. So anyway.
And then they'll tell you, go and find them cheaper, baby boy.
Well, I will. Well, I will go and find them cheaper, or I won't buy them. I can live without paying 400% over the markup, you know, the value. My blood pressure's rising, boys. I'm going to stop talking about it.
No, but then we have the fun game of, if someone says that at one of the fairs at the stall, or it's like, oh, you just don't want to spend the money, the stall right next door to them, make sure you spend more than that money on something that you like, just so they can see it's not you're scared of spending money. You just don't want to spend money with it.
And I'll never sell stuff. And I know you guys don't either. I'll never sell stuff for like a rip-off amount. None of our friends do. None of the guys that we know, that we associate with, do. They're all good guys. And I know it's easy, like, oh, this isn't a sales pitch, but you know, the Toms, the Robs, the Robbos, the Kens, the Vics, I'm missing people out now.
Bugsies. It's going to be a long
list. Bugsies,
yeah,
of course.
Everyone knows by now the names. Yeah, like
the people,
Common
like,
Collectibles.
Common Collectibles.
Jamorian Toys' new name. Derby Collectibles, when he does his claim sales.
All these people that we sort of become associated with.
Time Tunnel, yeah.
They're fair. And they'll sort you out deals, and they'll have a barter and a banter, and yeah, I'm just a bit sick of people just rinsing people because there's no other option. Well, where else are you going to get it? Well, nowhere, because nothing's open. So I guess I'll pay double what it's worth. No.
The only thing that, again, one of the things that sort of annoys me about it, and this could just be a byproduct of what's happened with the pandemic and everything. And this is no way a disrespect to like the groups and everything. The groups are what they are. It's probably more down to like the algorithms of how these social medias work now. But I swear I see the same 10 people posting. I don't know if basically because they post more regularly that it pushes them up on the here you can see this.
No, because you can do a search for the entire group with regards to like most recent posts.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is if I turn my Facebook on, the ones it shows you from the groups without actually physically clicking in and going into that bit where you say sort newest first, it always tends to be the same people. And it's the same stuff they've been trying to sell in for the past month. But I don't know. That's probably more down to like the algorithms of Facebook and stuff more than actually. I know we're sort of not banging on about Facebook groups or whatever, but I have had a wicked result with someone on one of the groups, and hopefully it'll definitely arrive in time for next week. But there's no way I'm going to contain my excitement. So yeah, whenever I get this item, I will be singing from the rooftops.
And this is the thing, man. I've bought some great stuff off Facebook groups and from some 100%. really nice, some genuinely brilliant people. It's not all Facebook groups, and it's not all Facebook Marketplace, but the ones that make it hard really do make it hard. But
no, I totally, I agree. But I don't know.
Yeah,
I just remember that I've done a deal with someone, and
that's cool. But the make me offer thing irritates me.
All make great deals, and there's certain people in those groups that will always, even the people in the groups, will hook you up with some good stuff. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, it's been good, and especially I find it good as well with the groups. But I find it more for like accessories for things.
Yeah, you do like getting your accessories.
Yeah, and that it's such. That's where I feel it comes into its own. Is finding accessories.
Well, yeah, I found these two guns on there.
So case in point, that the laser beast guns were from a Facebook group, weren't they? Yeah.
At the Waffle the Marketplace the other day, see a Raw Woman's mini replica for cheap. Message a few times. Sold back. Yeah.
That's how it goes. And you get in touch, and you're like, this has been up for 10 minutes. I sold already. How is it?
Yeah,
it kills me.
Do you guys get when you look at Facebook Marketplace? I often get recommendations from abroad, even though I've put the location to like where I am and like say 10-mile radius or whatever. I get abroad international ones. I'm like, how the hell is this working out?
For some reason, on me, it tends to always show me stuff that's being sold the other side of London. Like I
say London,
10 miles around here, and it's like this lot. Oh, that's pretty cool. Where's that? It's like Dartford, and I'm like, really? Like, why are you showing me this? Like,
I regularly get my notifications for various selling groups or buying trading groups on Facebook. It's like so and so just posted something 23 hours ago. That's literally what it goes bing, and you're like, and it's obviously already sold. So like, I do.
What is the best place to put stuff off for sale?
Dude, Instagram. Listen, sell on Facebook. Like if you want to sell remotely and you don't want to pay eBay fees and that, sell on Facebook groups. There's loads of awesome people selling Facebook groups. Just don't charge twice what you paid for on another Facebook group like a week ago. Like it's this false inflation of the market that kills me. Not the buying and selling. There's some, definitely sell on Facebook groups for sure. But just be fair, really, as I know you would be, Baz.
Yeah, and price really. But Ghost Booters, Ulas. What else? Even you can still use eBay, but I feel eBay might struggle now because of the new payment terms and stuff.
It's more for sellers. It goes straight into your bank account. Basically, they're phasing out PayPal.
Has that started working now? Because you're still selling on there, Dan, aren't you?
Yeah, no, it works all right. I feel I have less control over my cash because it goes straight into a bank account rather than PayPal, where it's like a holding pen. But they take the fees out at source, so I don't have to keep money back for fees. So but what's weird is they say you've been paid, post the item, but I haven't been paid. eBay have been paid. Then like a week later, I get my money. So I'm posting stuff out without being paid. So if I had to float a large amount of postage cost, I've got to do that out of my pocket before I get repaid, which I don't think is ideal. But
see, I don't know. I often only sell on there if I see something else that I want to buy, so I'd sell it on eBay, so the money goes to PayPal. Then I'd just forward that PayPal on. I wouldn't want to. Yeah,
you can currently still purchase with PayPal, but you can't get paid into your PayPal after the 30th.
I'd rather I like the money going into PayPal because it's not involved with my bank. It's like fun money, if that makes sense. I don't have to worry about figuring out. Oh, hang on, did I spend that money?
100%. Right? Because you made that money from selling stuff, so you can buy more stuff.
Yeah.
Dan, do you collect Star Wars?
I used to collect AT-ATs. I've got about 4 left. I collect Rancors. Well, the Star Wars stuff. I've got a pretty nice Y-wing.
Cabinet or 2 cabinets of Grievuses you have. You've got
we collect General Grievous figures. We've got hundreds of them. We've got quite a lot of Star Wars. We collect Rancors, General Grievous, a Sarge Ventress, Aura Sings. What's geez, I'm at a mind blank now. What's who was just in the Mandalorian from the Clone Wars? Ahsoka, thank you. I've got some vehicles, got a Wampa up there. Oh, I've got a few Hot Toysy Star Wars.
I mean, answer yes.
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, sort of. We've got all the original bounty hunters.
When you say you've got a few vehicles, isn't the vehicle one of the things you were having a meltdown at NEC one day because you were like, "There's nothing to buy, and the next thing you came skipping with this massive tank.
I bought a turbo tank. I bought a Clone Wars turbo tank, which is awesome. But I've also got an 80 TE, which I'm going to be selling, and I've got the sideshow set up. But I feel like that might the Jabba the Hutt 1/6 sideshow with Bib Fortuna, 2 Gamorrean guards.
That's just going handy. It's
going to end up handy. There's no doubt about it.
I will do whatever I can to get that off of you. I love that thing.
So to answer your question, no, I don't collect Star Wars, but I do have a lot of Star Wars, which is weird.
I don't collect Star Wars, but I do collect Star Wars.
I've got an ATST down there. That's funny. Yeah, I've got some bits.
I said that get offended by offers. Yeah, I know. Right. Yeah, again, but then I think half the time it's down to the fact that you're just typing it out, so you can't put a. If you spoke to someone face to face like it, they probably get that you're bartering.
So you got to start the comment of like, right, I'm going to lowball you, but it's only for jokes. Imagine if I was there just giving a little tickle under the elbow or under the whatever that is, armpit.
I know this is basically a meme now, so it's me saying this isn't original, but I do get very frustrated when someone's like, I'm selling all this, and you're like, well, how much do you want for it? They're like, PM for prices. You're like, no.
But I mean, you're not even meant to do that on those. Yeah, anyway.
But loads of things you get. Someone will put it up for sale, and you'll be interested. They're like, it's sold, and you're like, well, how could it be sold? Because someone just private messaged them. So, yeah.
I'm not on Facebook, so I don't have this problem. Having said that, also I don't get to take advantage of the positives either. Yeah. The thing is, the group is only as good as the people in it. So, and tends to be, if there are like dicky people in there trying to sell stuff and rip, they tend to get booted by like the admin teams on those sites are spot on, to be fair. Like they do weed out the problem people.
But there is no problem. The problem I have with someone buying something and then reselling it for twice as much, there's nothing you can do about that, because that's just commerce.
Doesn't one of them have a rule that states that if you buy something on here, you have to wait a month before you can resell it again?
100%. But
that's not going to happen. I mean, come on.
But I think that you can only police that if you bought it from this group, you can't resell it on this group. But as you know, everyone's members of various groups. So if you buy something on a flipping Star Wars group and then sell it on Ghost Booters, what are you going to do about it? Is what it is. Gumtree. That's like old school. Love it.
Is Gumtree even still going?
Clearly,
Scott's keeping it going. Yeah, I know you know make me an offer, Tom.
Kills me.
Yes, make sure you like the stream. Smash that.
But I might turn the green screen back on, so I'm not touching anything.
And he's not allowed to touch the buttons.
Yeah, that happened to me once. Like I think sometimes the first time you use it, or it used to be as well with eBay. I don't think they do it anymore. But if you say you're first class postage, but then you send it a different way and didn't send it through eBay, it then held on to your money. It didn't give it to you because
what's brutal about it, right? Is this is changed a while ago, but it used to be called post and packing, right? So it'd be what the post cost, what the box cost. So I could say it's going to cost £3.20 for second class postage, but I want like £3.70 because I've got to buy bubble wrap and a box, whatever. eBay take 10% of that. And people give you kind of bad review, or can give you like lesser reviews if they're like, well, they charged me £3.50 for the postage, but the postage only costs £3.20, so that's 30p. And you're like, it's a minefield, guys.
Yeah, as long as you're not charging someone $10.99 and the box turns up and it's got like £4 saying, it
happens. You get charged like 15 quid, and then you get sent a plastic bag with a like stamp on it. People think it's a way of getting out. It is, because it isn't. It used to be a way that people go, oh, I sell this cheap, and then massive on the postage, because eBay would only take 10% of the fee. And they got wise to that. They take 10% of the lot, and they also now take basically the 4% that PayPal took. So we don't save any money by it going through eBay.
Of course. I sell on eBay when it's £1 seller fees. Yeah, and I don't blame you. I agree about the new payments. Nightmare.
Proper. Yeah, I miss
PayPal. Toy fairs, guys. So much easier. Cash is king.
The trouble is, dude, I must have sold 200 Bizarre magazines, which I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to do, because it's probably
you're not going to sell that.
Not going to sell that at Toy Fair, right? Some things you've got to go online for.
What's the most recent thing you started collecting? Me, Steven Seagal DVDs.
It's my Steven Seagal impression.
I suppose what I picked up.
Who sent the meme the other day of Steven Seagal?
I did. I sent it to you, and I got that from Leslie Ann, who was in the chat, who sent it to me.
It generally made me laugh for about 10 minutes.
Steven Seagal.
Set your eBay one is 24 hours. Not the best, but I have a 5-day dispatch time. It's not the best. I prefer the old. Yeah. Fun. Great way.
there's definitely ways around it, but I take slight offence to the fact that I'm being told to send something. It's all good, and you're like, but I haven't got the money. But yeah,
so I'm the same as Tom. I don't really sell on there at all, but I kept getting emails to do it, and I was like, well, I guess I better do it.
Yeah. Well, if you want to sell on there in the future, you have to. It's not a choice. They're not going to be compatible with eBay for selling.
Yeah, I don't think I will, to be honest. I don't know. Unless the meltdown goes full circle and I end up getting rid of everything I've boxed up, then maybe I'll use eBay as just a continual selling of stuff. But
me and Hannah are investigating other things like Spock and
it's just a different platform, but same crap. Like, surely it's just I don't think any of them are better than each other. I think it's going to happen no matter what you use.
It is, but the novelty might keep me amused for a couple of months.
I was thinking about selling some bits that I don't. Yeah, crack on, man.
Try chucking them on Instagram.
Instagram's a good one.
I can do a clam sale. They seem to be really, really popular.
Not with me. My connection's rubbish. It would appear. I'm always like 10 minutes late.
Dan, you got any of the rising stars of wrestling or legends professional wrestling figs?
I don't think so. I've got my Dalton Castle Ring of Honor fig. Other than that, I'm mainly just a Demolition Rick Rude man, if I'm totally honest.
Yeah, that Ring of Honor figure you got up the other day, that was badass.
That's awesome. That's Dalton Castle. He is the best, mate. He's a Ring of Honor.
I was meant to ask you, is that a legit figure or a custom?
Yeah.
I didn't know Ring of Honor even did figures.
You want to see the back of it, who's on it? It's like a who's who of where they are now. Speaking of which, see, Ty Valkyrie's gone to NXT, but she changed her name.
Got signed up.
Changed her name. It's Ty Valkyrie. It should always be Ty Valkyrie. But
maybe she didn't own it.
Ty Valkyrie.
No, I think that's the point. I think she does own it, and that's the point. But,
Where Tom can't stand the way he works now. I'm scared of selling it. I don't know. No, 100%. 100%.
Well, I will be the guinea pig for everyone because I'm still roaring away on eBay. It is a pain though.
That's what I mean. It is a good constant to do it, but yeah.
I've been using eBay for 20 years. It's the thing is, though, I can't think it goes, oh my God, that does sound like a long time ago. But no, you are quite right. It's probably been going for about like 20 plus years, isn't it?
I think I started my eBay account in potentially 2005. So yeah, I mean
mine was started in 2008.
I'm gonna have a look now.
I remember getting sent checks, and I was like, "What the like?" Yeah, I don't know.
I want to check now and see when I first started my eBay account. It's just an interesting.
The shop I work in, someone actually tried to pay a check on Monday, and we were like, "What? Well, we don't accept checks. Like, you can't. I don't even think you could."
I've been it says member since the 31st of January 2006. That's when I started my eBay account.
I bought in 2008, and yeah, and it was just so much easier, and there was so much more on there, and it was like,
well, and all this was fields.
Well, it wasn't even that; it was just normal. Like, it wasn't used as like a business then.
Yeah, but a lot's changed, hasn't it? Do you know what I mean? Life's changed.
100%.
I don't know. As I say, it's like everything.
Hello, my friend. Just arrived just in time to collect Seagal's movies.
There is no doubt Steven Seagal is a piece of trash. There is no doubt he's a terrible human being. But but guys, this is a perfect segue. I have to issue a proper apology. I disgraced myself. I've let myself down, and therefore, make it big. I've let myself down, and therefore I've let the whole of Toy Division down. I'm annoyed with myself. I'm more annoyed with the guys in the chat because no one corrected me. But for the last 4 weeks, blame anyone else. No, I am going to blame everyone else. It's mainly my fault. It is my fault. All right, fine. But for the last 4 or 5 weeks, I've been banging on about the scene in Under Siege where she pops out a cake, and I've been saying it's Donna DeRico, and no one's corrected me. So Reinhardt put me straight, and I appreciate being put straight. It's Erica Eleniak that pops out the cake, bare-assed and bare-chested, that brought so much joy to my teenage years. Not Donna DeRico. They are both from Baywatch, so I understand where I got mistaken. But I've been banging on about it like it's a fact, and I was incorrect. was hugely incorrect. No one corrected me, so it's kind of on you guys as well. But there we go. Public apology over. You can make me small again.
I'm blaming everyone else. That was all on you.
It was on me.
Well, you started off with I need to make a public apology, and you ended it with it's your fault and a bit of my fault, but mainly your fault.
Well, I mean, we can all take responsibility because anyone at any time could have stepped in and told me it wasn't Donna Dorico. It was the old school Shinobi knows. Why didn't he correct me at the time? Wasn't listening. Wasn't even watching.
I don't think. Maybe not. But I know we're talking about Seagal or whatever. But thanks to Dan, my either Thursday night film and Doritos watch or Friday morning Pringles and film watch is going to be this guy,
Remo Williams. Yes.
Remo Williams. I'm going to finally join the club and be cool.
I genuinely hope you enjoy it. Like it is one of my.
I'm pretty sure I will like it. But...
I hope so.
Oh man,
sorry about that.
I got Spugs as well. I forgot about the Spugs.
Got some Spugs.
Carlos, no, we don't have Macari. I think that's how you pronounce it.
What's that?
But I hear a lot of like the American guys on YouTube, like the toy people, talking about it.
Is that a payment tool in America?
No, it's like a selling site, but it's like I think it's just it'll come over here eventually because I think it's like rapidly taking over. From what I don't know.
We got free
Carlos
cycle.
Carlos might be able to correct me, but it kind of feels, and from what I've heard, it feels like they just revamped eBay from like 10 years ago and just done their own site.
Gotcha.
Hey, look.
We haven't got that yet over here, no.
Won't be long.
We shouldn't have corrected him.
Yeah, you guys should have let me know. I'm blaming everyone but me.
Fair play to Rye though. At least he like messaged you on the sly and was like, "Just mate, I know you've been going on about this for a while, but
he did straight up. I was like, Donna Dorico. It's like it's not Donna Dorico. I'm like, it's not. He could have. I've been saying online. It's not.
He could have waited till tonight when he got into the chat and was just like, "It's absolutely ruined Dan's life."
Live
on air.
Keyboard warrior a go-go. Like, come on.
He didn't because he's a pal. He had my back early doors. Let me know outside of the group.
Don't worry, Shinobi. Don't worry.
You're forgiven. Right. You're forgiven.
Let's stop. Bad mouthing eBay and stuff because I'm sure we've all actually bought some decent stuff off there. Let's not.
Dude, again, eBay's a great platform. It's just annoying that the selling things changed. But yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I bought some good things. I've sold things that I never thought I couldn't otherwise have got rid of. So yeah, love eBay. But I also prefer selling things face to face. Yeah.
Right. So we're going for an hour and 10 now, and one of the big things, and obviously a lot of people on Toyvision and everywhere has been posting up today. They've all been going out to the midweek car boot sales. So we finally can do some hunting at the car boot / flea markets this weekend. Yeah. Absolutely buzzing for it, and I'm quite surprised that the weather's holding out because normally when
it's only Wednesday,
it's going to rain.
The other day when I was going to work on Tuesday or Monday, I literally looked like I'd been snowed in bloody Antarctica or something. There was so much snow.
If we do get to the toy fairs, that's got to be some kind of weird record that like in the same week there was snow. You know what I mean?
And then we get a shorts and t-shirt boot fair at Sunday.
So, it's going to be cold in the morning. It's going to be like 1-2 degrees at like 7 o'clock. So, bring your warm clothes. But yeah, normally what happens here when it gets normally car boots start earlier, don't they? They start around Easter time, don't they?
Yeah.
But normally what happens, it's kind of dry up until it's like, right, car boots start this weekend, and then it just always rains that first weekend.
Yeah.
But no, this week's going to be dry. It's good. So Dave's put in there. So what's so special about car boots, flea markets? What do they mean to you guys?
Social, man. I enjoy the hangs with you guys. It's all about the hunt. When you're not looking for anything, as in you don't know what you're going to get, it's just all exciting. And I'm really nosy. I like to see other people's old crap.
No, in this Sunday, I'll be having to go quickly before I have to then drive to work. But I'm still prepared to do that an extra 3 hours early before I have to even contemplate waking up because it's cool. I like hanging out, and also it's time away from my girlfriend who bullies me.
Who sets green screens up on your computer while you're not around?
That's a good point, actually. What's she been doing?
Even £1 a month will help Andy. So send what you can.
I'm only joking. I just enjoy hanging out, and it's hey, if you go to a booth fair and you find something that's like we found that box of wrestlers and stuff, and there were some awesome wrestlers in it. It was cool to have them, and then it was cool to resell them and stuff. But like, I don't know.
It's finding the unknown, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really, in like,
is this bacon sandwich going to give me food poisoning? Who knows?
Yeah, Andy likes the muck truck roulette of it all.
Yeah, like an hour drive to work. Like, am I going to make it?
You're technically buying stuff that you shouldn't be able to buy in a way. If you're finding like you could technically like this is what I love about them. You could technically go there on Saturday and walk away with 45 blue snags.
Could do.
Technically, there's nothing saying you won't. But obviously the odds are very, very slim. The odds are slim, but it can still happen. And I think that's what I like about it. You can turn up there and you can be there first person in around every single stall first and find nothing. And as you're walking out, the last stall that's just been stuck on the end has that bag or two, and you just walked away with a knife lovely haul. I think it's yeah.
That's why we like it, guys. It's that roller coaster of emotions. You go in, you're excited for the hunt. You think you're going to find a blue snag, and all you find is the Warrior of Krang, and you go home and punch yourself in the face for the rest of it. No, not be happy. The opposite of happy.
Yeah. It's also finding stuff you don't know anything about. Like I don't know, like that Thundercats tape box thing that I picked up. Like that's awesome. I never even would have been on my spectrum of anything to look at. Like didn't even fathom finding.
If you go to the same car boots that we go to, if you're looking for gardening tools and power tools with their serial numbers filed off, you're in for a real treat.
The only thing you won't find at our car boot sales is shoes.
Because you won't find any shoe man. You got to get up early in the morning to get past Shoe Man and his quadruple IKEA bag stacker that he fills with shoes.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm looking forward to it.
Answer that for Dave. For me, it's not knowing what their toys.
There you go. The excitement, isn't it? It's the excitement of the hunt.
Talk about the hunt. Yeah. See, obviously, we've said this before. We're quite we're blessed because we meet up at the car boot set. We do ourselves over because there's 3 people looking for the same thing, walking around together. Do you know what I mean? But anything we find is like a first come first serve basis, but also anything that each individual person collects. It's not like, well, I found that it's mine now. It's like, well, yeah, we help each other out. But we're very blessed the fact that we go around, the 3 of us, and we just chat crap and just basically have a social.
Sometimes make the sellers feel uncomfortable by holding hands, and it's weird because there's 3 of us. They don't really know what the hell is going on, and we're just like, "Hi,
can't do that no more, boys. That is not social distancing.
It's not friendly, not Corona approved."
No.
And then also you'll have the when you do find some cool stuff and some toys and stuff, and you get the woman looking at you like, so why are you buying this stuff? And you're like,
there is always that thing in it. It's like this isn't for you guys. Like I know this is worth more, but I always think we have a good relationship with the people that sell because not looking to rip anyone off.
I just want to say, like,
I found
Tom,
sorry, go on.
Did you find it more fun that when you went around with Scott and just chatted, you picked some bits up, you enjoyed it, and like, do you just find that a better experience than when you go on your own? Because I know I do. When I've gone off to ones on my own, you sort of like you power walk it. You're like, man, I can't find anything, and then you're off. But when
if I go on my own, I'm generally quite irritated if I don't find something for me, because I'm like, well, waste the morning. If I don't go on my own, if I see you guys finding something is 100% secondary. If I walk away with nothing, it's like it doesn't matter because I paid a couple of quid to have an enjoyable, to have a laugh, and that's fine. But if I go on my own, it's like, well, I best find something. Otherwise, I could have stayed in bed.
Yeah.
So I'd rather go and you two get everything and I get nothing, because it doesn't. And I know you're the same. It just doesn't really matter. Do you know what I mean?
If Dan gets something in his sight, I have seen his legs go. Remember, he went nearly over a cop on it.
The mint is unreal. Those hips are just like.
You ever seen
the mint in full force with his little side power walk?
You ever seen an Olympic power walker after like 15k when their legs are going? They're like, then the grabbers come out. I look like a wacky waving inflatable arm man.
Rumor has it Shakira wrote that song "Hips Don't Lie" about Dan at the car boot sale.
These hips don't lie. These hips don't lie. And you know what they're telling you? They're telling you money.
I've just seen this in the chat as well. I must apologise for standing up in the crowd at the student bar with a gig back in 2004. And then when the noise of the crowd stopped, the next house was screaming, "Shabba." Never apologise.
I'll be sorry.
Never apologise.
Never apologise. Never apologise.
Oh, I would have hoped the band that were whoever was one up leant into the mic and went, "Shabba." Yeah. That would have been the correct response.
So I'm just cracking through the comments where it was the one I just saw. There you go, from Right Heart. That's what I was looking for. What was the best and worst experience you guys had at a booty?
Well, I think if I don't know if he's still in the chat, but I think Grant's had the worst experience. He got in a fist fight last year.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yeah, some coward cold cocked him from the back.
Yeah.
I haven't really had any bad experiences. I've missed some stuff and I've seen some stuff get pinched from under our noses and all that, but in general,
surely you guys, because I was selling and you guys were walking around and you came back like looking a bit disheartened. The Ghostbusters. Someone got full carded Ghostbusters, like.
Yeah, but
that was Dan's for that. I did miss that bit.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's because the person that bought them had a behind the scenes relationship. The guy had basically saved because he was another trader. I mean,
fair enough.
Even like a bad experience like we had with if you have to watch one of Aaron's old videos to see the full extent with that Dragon Zord, it was funny. So it wasn't a bad experience. It was just funny.
I say my worst experience was eating a bacon sandwich that definitely was not cooked. It was literally, bearing in mind we'd done drinks the night before and like had a kebab and eat, like my guts were already on, like it was already danger zone.
Aaron went to the danger zone.
It was already danger zone. It was hanging on by sheer willpower, and obviously that undercooked bacon sandwich was just the catalyst for a. So I'm literally doing like 50 down 30 rows, just hoping I wasn't going to explode in the car.
It turned Aaron's rear end into the pit of Sarlacc.
Although, and another time I was so hungover that I met Dan at the car boot on the Saturday, and I was driving back, and I threw up in my car as I was driving back. I was so hungover, but I was literally driving, and the only thing I had next to me was the bag with the car boot stuff in it.
You just tip it out.
So I sort of pulled in. I was driving. I was like, you get the feeling, you know it's going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
And so I pulled into this lay-by on the road, and I was like, what can I do? I went true toy collector style. I went to be sick in the bag, realised the toys were in there, kind of threw all the toys over the car, and luckily just about got my head in the bag.
Well, I remember speaking to you after. I'm like, "You all right, mate? You get back all right?" Nah, it wasn't all right at all. It was a bad situation.
A lot of my bad experiences at car boots come from drinking very heavily the night before.
Your bad car boot experience come from poor choices.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. We've not been like, we've not had anything particularly bad happen, have we?
I don't think so.
That's delicious, bro.
I'm pretty sure that's the sound my gut made right when that bacon sandwich hit. That little.
Aaron's salacious bum was the opposite of what he was looking for, which was a bum Fortuna.
Hey. Move on.
Move on from Aaron's arse.
I remember a dude laid over a ring full of wrestlers at the start. Told me to piss off, so I politely asked him if he was.
It sounds like a scene from Platoon.
I've had it before, like when you're going through a box and you're going through it, moving it, and all of a sudden, like an arm, someone else comes in and and you're like, "You're right there. You can look through it after I've done it."
See, that's another reason.
Happens, you have to look up at them like that Gollum character and just like.
That's another reason why I like it when we go either together or a combination. Is you can basically like play block, you can play guard. So if Aaron's in a box, just stand behind him as if like you're the next person. But what I don't know is you're actually with him.
Yeah. Oh, maybe not. I don't know if it's a bad experience because we don't know how well it was. But me and you, Dan, missed out on that box Optimus Prime.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. There's some painful ones. Was it 50p for a boxed G1 Optimus Prime? Yeah, it's
And there's that woman gave you the whole spiel of like, oh, it's for my grandson. He likes trucks. I can't swear, but BS. You know what that is, you silly old.
We also know who that woman is, and it's if it's for your grandson has the most eclectic and vast toy collection in the world. They're just resellers, but yeah. As she swiped up a G1 Optimus Prime and like smashed it into her bag. I mean, Andy went,
Tom smashed it today with the comics and graphic novels. I got a PlayStation Power Ranger games, Spider-Man on the Master System. Oh, nice. Oh, smashed it today with the comics and graphic novels. Oh, interesting. Have a little look forward to having a butchers through them.
Yeah.
Tell you what, there was again, it was like kind of a first world toy problem. Like when we were
everything we talk about is a first world toy problem. None of this stuff actually matters, but carry on.
But it was we on the Sunday we were at the car boot sale. We didn't find too much. It wasn't like a great one. I just remember walking up the aisle. I was with you, Dan. I don't know if you remember. And all I saw was this like mum, dad, and a kid. And I was like, "What's that big red thing in the kid's hand that's kind of been like trailed across the floor?" It was the red Thunder Dragon Zord from the Power Ranger thing.
Yeah.
And then we came up to the stall and we I think I picked out like 3 bits where obviously he bought it from, and it was a bit like, at least buy the rest. Like,
well, wasn't it you? We might have been saying this the other day. Apologies for repeating ourselves, but I'm pretty sure it was you, Aaron, that basically snagged a whole bag of relatively expensive accessories, and someone came up to you later on, was like, "Bet you gutted you missed out on these." And they picked all the figures out, but they left everything else in the box. So they picked up the Turtles figures, but they left all the accessories, or Ghostbusters, whatever it was. And
it was Ghostbusters. Yeah.
But that could be the sort of first person running around. They just see the figures and they're like, "I need figure," but they don't want to waste the time going through the box to look for accessories, even though we all know the accessories are better than the figures.
And we know from our areas in like the last however many years that there are a lot of people, and again, not to talk about it too much, but down to things like Toys That Made Us and just how people know they can buy and sell old toys. And there are a lot more people looking for old toys now than there used to be. Lego old toys is a very, and at one particular one, shoes apparently. Shoe man, come together.
I'm gonna start looking for like old clothing. I think I might start doing Depop.
I'm genuinely looking forward to seeing Shoe Man. I might start buying shoes. Might start buying. I've got them lovely Air Jordans, didn't I? They're nice.
We all like Shoe Man now because we don't buy shoes. If you start buying shoes,
I'm the competition with him.
Shoe Man's going to drop kick you in the middle of an aisle.
He'll set his missus on us with her big fake face.
What's up with the Kong Godzilla toys? Seems like they're sold out everywhere. Yeah, I didn't notice any of them in Smith's. Didn't even know they made any.
Haven't NECA stopped doing? Tom will know better than I do, but I'm sure NECA have basically said they're not making any more Godzillas now. So I think all Godzilla toys are going to go up in price. And yeah, because the film's just come out, I think everyone went crazy for it.
Hopefully lots same Sunday, Tom. Hopefully lots of 1, 2, 3 kids. Yeah, don't say never. Don't put your mortgage on it, but never say never.
Never say never.
You guys ever have people trying to convert you to Christianity at the car boots?
I would love that.
No,
I would love
you
that.
get a lot of charities, and you get a lot of people there that are like, you sort of like, how much for this? And they'll be like £5, and you go, oh, I'll give you £2 for it, and they're like, no, this is for a charity for this. And you're looking around, and there's nothing on this stall that says anything about
it's not charity. It's going
charity.
Straight in the pocket.
But I do remember being in America when we went to the one in the flea market in Florida. There was like a Bible train. Oh no, it wasn't a Bible train. So it was a guy on a bike, but he had loads of like carts, and he was just cycling around playing like, guessing like Christian rock or something. And it had like all these little carts, had like loads of like Bibles and stuff in it, and you could stop him and buy your Bible out of it and everything. It was all like had bells and lights on it and everything.
When I used to live in Richmond, getting Twickenham, getting the bus home from Richmond Station to Twickenham, we'd often have not the Jehovah's Witness people. What's the stage show? Ding dong,
Harry Krishna.
No. The
Jehovah's Witness.
No, not Jehovah's Witness. The American dudes.
Mormons.
Yes, the Book of Mormon people. They used to get on our bus, and if they sat next to you, you could have a great conversation with them because they are so like, hi, how are you? Let me talk to you about like God. And I'll be like, okay, let's talk God. Like, it was just.
I love it, mate. I used to have them come around the house pretty much every Saturday. Just because they did doing their rounds. Love them chats. Some dude once said to me, he said, what? I said, I'd have to see. He goes, do you believe in miracles? I say, well, define a miracle. And he basically said, something that couldn't be explained by the laws that we know created by man. And I said, well, I'd have to see it with my own eyes. And he said, well, what if I told you that someone's leg was cut off in an accident? And I said, okay, I'm with you. And he said, and what if I told you it grew back in front of your very eyes? And I went, well, that would indeed be a miracle. Has that ever happened? And he says, not to my knowledge.
They're like the sort of chats we have at like 2:00 in the morning on the last train out of.
Right. I'm like, you're trying to convert me by talking about miracles, and you've just described a miracle, and then just told me that you that's never happened. Like, cool. Love it.
Oh dear.
So I'll jump the comments then. Car boots are 100% better with friends. Definitely.
And if you haven't got a friend, you can go with Aaron and Andy. It's cool.
Come with us.
If I make them.
I was making a joke.
There's only one close. I'll just ignore it then because I know we're friends. The one that's near me is usually on a Wednesday, and then there's like a really bad one on a Saturday, but they're not starting up till June. I was like, I don't.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You got like super COVID there.
Yeah.
Well, one of them is opposite the hospital, so maybe that's why. I don't know.
Yeah, could be why. You
can buy some real cheap second-hand masks from that one.
Yeah.
I've
just gone round the park and picked them all up, right?
I can imagine Scott at a car boot sale, actually.
I bet Scott's like an absolute fiend at a car boot sale.
I reckon he's got two modes. He's got like good guy Scott mode, which is like how he is. And as soon as he walks through those gates at a car boot sale, he's just like, right, everyone's dead to me.
Savage.
Going.
He turns into his alter ego, the Dyson.
I got 3 of the Playmates figures when I was in the UK a little while ago. I want to get some more. Oh, is this
that Kong and thingy?
Oh, I haven't seen any of them.
No, I have no interest. Like, that's one thought I've said to Tom many times. Like, they look cool. His one's all set up. I have no interest in them. What?
Yes.
Give me sharks.
Give Andy
Alex,
Hawaiian shirts.
There's nothing you're not going to find them. Believe.
True. I was looking last night on eBay for Hawaiian shirts for this dude. I'm thinking Ken Bowl Hawaiian shirts would fit him quite well.
Mind to cut them though a little bit.
Well, I found a couple of vests.
That's something you could do. If someone ever comes back at you with the miracle thing, be like, yeah, just like finding a 1, 2, 3 kid at a car boot sale.
No, because then they'll go, exactly, have some literature.
Yes,
I once made my own literature up to give back to this dude because he wouldn't believe in evolution, and I basically provided physical evidence that evolution existed, and he wouldn't have it. It's about a worm that was basically a reptile that had eyes and then started living underground to such degree that it developed not having eyes. I'll tell you about it another time. This is probably not a discussion. Yeah, it's good. It's interesting.
Stop, Dan. Stop.
Love Hammer is in the house.
Whoop, whoop.
Love Hammer is slandering other people in the chat.
It's not a vicious room, mate. You got to do what you got to do to stay warm at car boot. Big C.
True.
Was selling once 6 years ago. Opposite the guy took out some Thundercats weapons a lot. Went double the value at the time, so I pass.
But you got to look at them.
Oh, what? So
they just calling your name?
Yeah.
So he wanted double the value at them at the time. So you didn't buy them, but someone then ended up coming paying a lot, double the value for them. Yeah, sometimes it's hard, isn't it? Because you got with Thundercat weapons, it's one of those things. It's like you got to weigh all your chance. So same with all the sort of accessories from that thing. Will you get another chance to buy these again?
I guess, that even 6 years ago, certain things just weren't as desirable or rare as they are now. It would appear.
Love Hammer getting the love.
I think he meant join you for like sleeping together.
I think he meant join you with the keeping warm bit. Yeah.
Do a nice Eiffel Tower.
Yeah. Love Hammer's turned heel on Scott on Tom. And he's now got Scott roped in.
Love Hammer's a Heyman guy now.
Yeah.
Heel Ziggler. I remember the video when Aaron and Dan got the Adam Bomb. Yeah, that was a great.
Excited to be selling that day. That was all I got that day was bloody sunburn.
You did get sunburn. You had quite the farmer armor, but you were basically giving your stuff away. It was really funny. And by the end of it, people were going, "How much for the box?" You're like, $5.
Yeah, I gave the whole tub of wrestlers. I did for like a tenner just to get rid of them. The guy kept coming back, and I started off I think at like 20 quid, and then someone came and bought a couple out of it, and I was like, "Yeah, I've made the money on the box, just fine." And then the guy was like, "How much for the whole box?" I was like, "A tenner, and you get to keep the box. I just don't want to take it home." And he was like, "All right."
Yeah. But wasn't that bought by the guys that then just go and sell wrestlers on their?
Yeah, it was sold to the little the little kid.
Yeah, that's cool.
But that was all stuff I just wanted to get rid of.
Surely Love Hammer seems a good negotiator at the boot sale.
I'm gonna read that as it's spelled, and I think you just called him a surly Love Hammer. Which, so when Big C's feeling surly, he's quite a good negotiator.
I reckon it's going to be his go-to line at this car boot sales when he goes to them. Still right. You can sell it to me for cheap because I'm the Love Hammer.
Yeah, I'm the Love Hammer, nailing down prices since 2004.
Shocking, Dan. That was shocking.
It's a hit with the Love Hammer. Nobody screws the love. Oh, come on.
Share the Guild R patch. Nobody else allowed. Yes.
You can bloody have it, mate. I absolutely hate that car boot.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it.
Only car boot where I've seen like genuine punch ups. People just start attacking.
It is a nasty one.
Dude, come to my local one. Tom and Cron have been to the one near me. It's it's beautiful.
No.
The only problem with the Guildford one is that they have like a dealer section, but the dealers are allowed in and set up at they're all set up at like 5 o'clock in the morning.
That day we were there, two of the people that were in that dealer bit were, where was I down in when I was in Bognor, and I went to one, I think it was Ford. Yeah. Two of them were from there. Like I've been there. I was like, Jesus Christ, these guys really travel around to sell these
hardcore people. Yeah.
But you're going to get to the point where it becomes mildly pointless. People like us going, unless there's new people coming in and selling, because them dealers, they just walk around before it's open and just snaffle everything.
Well, the only reason I like going there is because there's there's like a Hungarian like who make these like chimney cake.
Yeah, you like that, didn't you?
Absolutely banging.
He was devastated. It was shut.
Yeah, well, we went. Yeah.
Absolutely mortified.
Andy, when we went with him, wasn't it? We walked up to it, and they basically went like, closed the door.
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, it's over there. We'll go get. You've got to try this chimney cake. It's absolutely banging. Bit of cinnamon. They do a walnut one." They were like, "Not today, fatties."
they saw our waistlines and did us a favour.
Did us a favour. Well, that's banging.
I wasn't struggling also that much.
I'm going to revisit my answer from earlier on. The best thing about a boot sale is getting my 10,000 steps in, because I've done nothing for a year.
You know, right? Just check eBay. They're selling. It says offering the Congozilla toys playing for over £100. Brutal. That's filthy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't get
Scuba
that.
Pete, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're well.
Like, if you want to be a toy seller, then figure out a way to buy the toys from source. Don't buy them up from shops, but then resell them on eBay, and then call yourself a toy seller. Like, I don't know. That annoys me.
Paul's like the Terminator, but instead of like glasses, boots, and motorcycle, whatever it is, it's give me your half a Grimlock.
Or what he's saying is that he turns up to the car boot sales at the start of Terminator with no clothes on. And just goes up to people and just gets whatever clothing he can get from there.
Yeah. Well, if you want shoes, don't come to our ones. You'll be out of luck, because Shoe Man will be all over it.
Sandals. He leaves sandals, I've noticed, so he'll be all right.
I'm genuinely looking forward to seeing Shoe Man. It's going to give me a chuckle.
There's a few of the faces I'm looking forward to see. Like, just some of the regulars you walk around. At times you're like, oh, that person's so like. No, I'm like, I want to see them. I want to see some of the electrical guys. I want to see how bad they react.
Yeah.
Like, after having been locked in for so long, I just want to see when they're free, like ferrets out of a cage. Like,
I want to see that guy that told us. I want to see that sweet 70s Star Wars Lego.
That's what I want to see. Waiting for. I mean, that's just going to mind blow.
Yeah.
I want the lady that's always selling toys and stuff with her two sons.
Oh, for me, Crazy Lady.
No, not Crazy Lady. Oh, Crazy Lady. We haven't mentioned Crazy Lady in a long time. Oh my!
She can't wait.
She crazy.
She crazy. Maybe that could be a new segment in the car boot videos.
yeah. It has to have like a really cheesy. We turn to the camera afterwards and just go, "She crazy." After she does something totally
Well, she do it like a Steve Irwin kind of style, like a. How long before I can set this crazy?
Yeah, how long can you go before you poke the beast?
But Aaron tries to antagonize her. It's a question for anyone in the chat. At your car boots, is there anyone that it doesn't even matter what they have and how good it is, just out of principle, you'd be like, I can't buy it from them, because I know we certainly have certain people that it doesn't actually matter what they've got, because it's them that's selling it. I wouldn't buy it.
Or is that just us?
Yeah, it might just be us. Yeah, losing out on some good deals.
But it's the principle. I don't want to give certain people more money.
Because I still think at 12 o'clock she's still like getting her poor husband to pull boxes out of the the car.
I don't think that's her husband. I think that's her Mexican sex slave.
What?
I don't think it's her husband.
I just love the way like you can see someone who's just completely like dead inside, and he's so fed up with her crap that he's just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, but he
does it every week in both of them. Not even just one of the affairs, both of them.
Because she has the keys to the cupboard that his passport is in. Have you guys not worked this out yet?
I don't know.
Yeah, so. But it sounds like we've been really nasty. But this woman's worse than like us.
She is horrible. She's a horrible lunatic.
You'd hear screaming down the aisle. And you're like, what the hell's going on? And you'll be like, I bet that's crazy lady's got something to do with it. And there, behold, she's having an argument with someone. And
because crazy lady has bought something, claiming it was for her grandson at 7:30 in the morning, and the other seller's gone, yeah, no worries, and sold it for £1, and is now walking around, and she's trying to get like £6-7 for it. She's not a good person.
Which happens at Boothers, but like this woman's notorious for it, and even though some of the other traders know her as an unstable seller. But yeah,
Crazy.
Yeah, but like we said, if you can hear an argument at our boot sales and someone screaming and shouting, 9 times out of 10 it's going to be her.
Yeah,
it's never going to be Shoe Man. Let's be honest.
No, Shoe Man's got style.
I wish we had yard sales.
I wonder what.
Go on.
Sorry, carry on, Andy.
No, just saying, I wish we had yard sales. Like, you just walk down the street and people could be selling stuff out their garage. Right?
We don't really have the weather for it.
Sales. We get jumble sales, don't we?
Yeah, but that's like stuff.
Not jumble sales. The street, like the jumble trails. That's what.
Yeah, maybe
on a certain day, a certain time.
Yeah. We get Coke trails around here, and you're like, oh, you can go and nothing.
But then I think. With America though, it's like a lot of the houses have all got like big driveways and garages at the front,
and you can walk down them like a whole road. Whereas around here, it's all little side roads, and it's just it's a different layout, isn't it? Like in Andy's area, it's the spice trails.
Can actually hear one kicking off on a bus, like not far.
Oh, really?
Oi!
What football teams do you support? Go on, Andy. You want?
I don't. I mean, I watch the England stuff when it's on. Sometimes watch the Irish. But yeah, I don't like. I like going to the pub if it's on, but not for football.
I support Arsenal, but I don't really care. Haven't for years. I'm a casual fan. I enjoy a good game of football.
Look at that ludicrous display last night.
Arsenal trying to walk the ball into the net.
Yeah, I'm glad. Right, you're glad you got it. Sorry, you got it.
Yeah. And I support Brentford for all my sins.
Genuine fan as well. Has like season tickets and goes and watches them play. I don't go to the Emirates because I don't really care.
Again, I say for all my sins.
Yeah.
You just listen to the disappointment about paying for it. I actually physically pay for the disappointment.
I pay to get emotionally crippled once a week. Yeah.
Hence why I buy toys. It's the only thing I have control of. Andy, I feel like you need to get into the Motu Classics Origins Panthel for your Mythic Legions.
Do you reckon the scale would fit?
Yeah, they're a bit bigger, aren't they? The classics are bigger.
Yeah. No, I don't know. The He-Man and Skeletor figure that I've got for the Origins line, I'm sure it's smaller than this.
The classics that I've got, the Moduloc and whatever, they are bigger than the original. So if it's like I
can afford one of them. I don't know. I might look into it. We'll see.
Grant, stop leading him astray. He's got laser beasts to buy.
This is where
so they're out of my league. Like these two are like still cheaper than one laser beast that I want. So
but this is where Grant's a true hero, because I feel like he's onto something here. He knows he's going to see you at the car boot sale, and he's just tickling you now.
That does feel a bit. Oh, Andy, I feel like you need this, and then we'll see Grant and be like,
just a little tickle.
If that happens, maybe we can make something happen. I wasn't even thinking like that.
If it happens, it happens. What happens at the car boot?
By all means.
What happens at the car boot stays at the car boot unless it's Aaron's breakfast, in which case it comes up in his car on the way back.
I don't eat breakfast at the boot fairs anymore.
No.
Just about stomach a watered down bit of coffee.
Yeah.
With the congealed spoon of sugar in the
beautiful, best cup of coffee you've ever had.
Yes, I will be, guys, if you do find, and like I said before, just be honest about it. Don't ruin it. I genuinely want to see if anyone actually finds any there. That'll be.
Aaron's already lost faith in humanity. Like, oh, guys, just don't cheat. Come on.
Yeah. I'll send you a free gift if you find some Warriors of Krang at the boot fairs.
I'll send you a free gift.
Don't just go with one in your pocket and be like, Whee!
I'll
send you a free gift
one.
if you find anything to do with Axe Cop at a boot fair.
Yeah, obviously the first person who finds it wins, but yeah, just don't cheat on it. Just make it fun. I want to see how long it goes on for, really.
I want 30 people in one day to find something.
Yeah, I'll be screwed. And you have to take the picture at the car boot sale. You have to, like, you know.
Yeah.
And bonus points if you can get it when it's still on someone's stall.
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you can get them in the background eating a bacon sandwich, extra points. No.
And if it's Crazy Lady, you just.
If it's Crazy Lady, you can pick anything you want from this room.
What are you hoping to find at the car boot sales this weekend?
I don't know, no idea. If you go there with expectations, you're going to get ruined. Much is life.
I'm genuinely hoping to find an easy, like, to not be hassled with car parking spaces and just to have a good hang with the boys. I don't really care about finding anything.
Yeah, I really don't.
Street Sharks. That'll be my thing. I'm looking forward to actually trying this Street Shark challenge out. See how far.
I would actually, if the seller's there again, because I don't know if they ever disappeared, but the people that were selling the Russell Spinner yo-yos, if they are there, then I would buy them eventually. But
I would like Mad Balls. I would like to find some Mad Balls. I'm jinxing it now, but I'm going to throw it out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's only because the seller I know has been there like twice in the last time we were there, and I kept refusing. But I think this time it's been so long. Yeah, screw it, I'll just buy them.
Fair.
There's also a few people, like regular sellers that we know at our boot fairs that'll be cool to actually hopefully see them. They used. I didn't see them last year, but that's probably because of COVID. But
the older people.
When we go to our Sunday boot fair, there is a lovely old couple. And when we say old, I'm definitely like in their 80s.
Dude, it's been 2 car boot seasons since I've been there, man.
Yeah. And yeah.
You know who might know?
Sorry, go on.
And the guy that you've been chatting to, is it Terry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We might know them because they're maybe in that circle.
Maybe.
Yeah, just really, really lovely. Like, they sold some real cool stuff. And just generally nice people. But yeah, we haven't seen them for a couple of years, and I said that they were definitely well in their 80s. So
I'd love to see them. I'd love to see them.
Yeah, it would actually make. They only ever came out when it did get warm. They were never there at the start or the end.
they weren't cold boot bearers. It needed to be the right temperature.
I do just want to walk down one of those aisles once, and they'd be there. That will probably make me the happy. Like,
yeah,
that'll probably make me more happy than finding any actual like toys or something, because they were so lovely.
Yeah,
I do.
Does Andy still have the tin horse?
Yeah,
he loves that tin horse.
Tin horse is right up there with one of my favorite things I've ever had. I love the tin horse. I'd like to get some more tin stuff.
I think you're probably more likely to get tin stuff than like these sort of toys. I think it's going to be a bloodbath.
Yeah, but then it's just trying to get legit stuff and not like reproduce stuff. Yeah, I don't know. It's got to have the right sort of work to it. I don't just want cars and space rockets. Tin horse was.
It was
got my
French chef.
Yeah,
I've got my riot gear ready. Love hammer.
I imagine if that ever happened, you'd be hiding behind Love Hammer. I can't imagine you at the front.
That's why I'm trying to get on the Love Hammer's good side. I'm going to be the guy that's right behind him. Like, you want some?
We're going to call Chris the Love Hammer. That makes Aaron the saucy baton.
He's schoolboy.
Yeah.
Name one toy you love to get at the car boot, then.
Oh. I'd actually like to get a G1 Optimus Prime at a car boot, like cheap as chips.
Is it because you're still annoyed that we missed that one?
Yeah.
Well, that
and also it's the only thing I could think of. No, screw it. Sorry, I take that back. Bengali. We've picked them up before and we've always resold them, but I'd actually like to get one and keep it this time.
I wish I'd go back in time and not turn down the Evil Crush for £5. That would be good.
I'm guessing probably it'll be cool to like find some more Black Series. I did notice last year that I've picked up a few Black Series figures, so I'm wondering if they're coming into like that era of toys are coming into stuff that you might find loose at boot fairs. So just the odd characters, like ones I probably wouldn't spend 20 quid on.
Yeah.
But it'll be cool to have it for some photography, but not £20 want it for. That's probably going apart from again the Street Sharks.
Yeah. I'm going all out Ben 10. That's all I'm looking for now.
Nice. It's a good choice. I think you've got a good possibility of collecting.
And I want half a Grimlock. That's really important. A new school, really, really plastic gold Grimlock, but missing its tail, most of its head, and all its weapons. That's what I'm really after. Is half a Grimlock.
That's very hard to get, but yeah.
And also, if they have it, the Ghostbusters Firehouse, which is actually not Ghostbusters. It's made by Playmobil.
You love running for that thing.
Every week, me and Aaron are like, could it be? No, it isn't.
Yeah, I agree. People don't like it.
Yeah, don't buy it.
Unfortunately, well, luckily enough, there's far less people like that than people we would buy for.
Oh yeah. The Hammer knows good business.
He knows to hammer down those prices.
That's it. Can we get some clamour for the Love Hammer?
We ever see alternative dimension Andy again?
Yeah, I mean, when he presses
anything's possible. Well, no, I know how to do it.
Yes. From this weekend on, the Street Shark Challenge is. Hey! Street Shark Challenge is on from this weekend.
Yeah.
Carly B's WAP was originally going to be what?
When I saw that pop up, that genuinely made me chuckle. That was amazing.
What time to be alive? What is your current Street Shark balance? What's your current balance? What is your current balance?
You're about to get another one. So how much have you spent for how many Street Sharks?
Well, not including the one I actually did buy.
Well, you've got to include that because you bought it.
Yeah, but that was like 3 years ago.
Right, understood. Since you are. Since you said you were going to get them.
Since I actually started the challenge, I am.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 Street Sharks up for 0 spend. 5 Street Sharks up for 0 spend. 5 to 0.
Come on, guys. Why are you sending me laser beasts? Like, Jesus Christ.
So yeah. So thank you for anyone who have sent me stuff. I really did appreciate it. It was never asked for, but very, very much appreciated. So thank you.
Probably should wrap this up, guys.
I know, man. We nearly hit the 2 hour mark. Let's crack on with the. Let's get the comments up to date.
Thank you, Baz.
Thank you so much, Dark Lycan. Good luck. Have they opened car boot sales up in Scotland?
I don't
think so because we haven't had a flood of. Here's what I got.
Yeah. Because I won't feel really.
First pickup.
Yeah. But I say I feel really proud of my pickups until Baz comes along.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute. You got an IKEA bags full, did you? Well.
Yeah.
Let's go and get another car.
We'll have to find a carded WWF fig passing the Brits a few years ago. What's funny is not 3 years ago, Andy couldn't sell carded Hasbros literally for love nor money. You had some green carded ones as well, and you couldn't sell them for like 40, 50 quid.
Nope. I had the Barts. I even had the Black Plant HBK carded loose. Adam Bomb carded loose. White Pant joke. Actually, the only one that went really quick was the carded, the Yokozuna green card, and I did a trade for some Ewok droid figures in Canada for that. So that worked out. But yeah, the Hasbros just couldn't sell them. When I was finding the pictures for the thumbnail for this stream,
Well, I was going back through your Andy's Toys and Models Facebook. I went pretty much back to the start. The amount of pictures you've got on there of just basically your floor just covered in Hasbro wrestlers.
Because I was selling them at the shows, and then people were messaging me saying, "Oh, hey, I've got Hasbro's like to sell. What would you give me for them?" I'd be like, "Oh yeah, for that bag, 20 quid for the bag." Like, and I had doubles and doubles and doubles, and like, it was great. Yeah.
You must have had
4 or 5 rings at one time. Like,
yeah, you must have had them all several times over.
The only one I've never touched physically is the 1-2-3 kid.
Right.
But every other Hasbro I've physically touched and sold. And
it's mad, isn't it?
Even that includes well, I didn't sell the red mail away Hogan, but I touched it and refused, and I didn't actually buy it. Wish I did.
And you were like, Dan, do you want to buy it for 100 quid? And I'm like, yeah, if you see it again, I'll grab it for 100 quid. Now they're like 800 quid.
Mental. But that wasn't even that long ago. Like, that was
in EC. I remember the guy coming up.
Yeah.
That was what, 4 years ago?
It might have been longer. I'm trying to think. How long have I been back here? 2 years.
4 or 5?
Maybe
more than 5 years ago.
Yeah. I could get the dates from the Instagram page. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, just the way things turn around.
Yeah, man. Thank you,
very
David.
much for watching, Dave. Yeah, stay safe out there, everyone.
Yeah.
And the ghost shirt is back. Well,
it's gone now. But yeah, that was a genuine I don't know what I did moment.
Yes, we'll see you next Wednesday. We'll have a debrief of the card ourselves, I'm guessing.
And hopefully my delicious box turns up.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
I've got some cool things turning up as well before next Wednesday, I think. So
yeah,
and I've got to sell. I've got to sell. I've got to sell, guys. It's going to be a fire sale.
Claim sale.
Not next week, but yeah, we'll see.
Not next week.
Thank you, Fortnite Gaming 666. Thank you very much.
I might even get my hair cut for next week.
I was going to, but because my boss has asked me about it, I don't think I'm going to bother. I'm just going to let it go.
That's right. I love it.
I got a little knot in it the other day. I was quite impressed.
The little onion.
Yeah, tiny little like. Look at that.
I want Andy to shave the middle part, like give himself a friar tuck. You know,
I think if I did that, I think Claire would be saying goodbye, my friend.
You'd be super single really quickly. Yeah.
I can get a nice little.
Pineapple. That's a Jason Lee.
Pineapple going on there. Yeah.
Right.
Cool. Cool. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, taking your Wednesday evening out with us yet again. We will be back next week. Sorry.
No boot skills.
I'm gutted for you, but also I'm kind of happy that I feel like I might actually have a good haul if you're not posting anything, because it's always just like bang, smash it.
Yeah, but it's never even like, oh yeah, that's okay. It's like, what? How did you get that?
Yeah.
Like,
in your car.
Yeah.
Wife, thank you very much. Taff, thank you very much. Thank you, Carlos. Good luck if you go out this weekend as well.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rye.
Cheers, dude.
Oh, so many people. Viper again. Smugglers, thank you very much.
Thank you,
David Blade, thank you very much, guys. We'll wrap it up here. Really do appreciate you. Make sure you do all the YouTube things, like, subscribe to everyone's channels, and join Toy Division. Oh, one last one. Toy Scav, happy hunting.
You too, dude.
And yeah, wear your masks, clean your hands, all good stuff, and we'll hopefully keep the good times going.
Stay away from Crazy Lady.
Yeah. But always respect the shoe man.
Always respect the shoe man.
Bye.
Just say goodbye.